Roger.
I'm Rebecca.
I'm Caitlin.
I'm Nessa.
This is the Family Showdown!
Howdy folks, welcome to Family Showdown, and today I have the star of the show, Nessa, as she is going to tell us about her top 10 bestest games of all time, plus some honorable mentions, right?
Yes.
Awesome. All right. So, Miss Nessa, why don't you start with your number 10 and tell us about your secret games?
Potion Explosion.
All right. So tell us about your number 10 here.
I really like Potion Explosion because it's like, I like the idea of the game, like with the potions and the little materials, like the unicorn tears and all that other stuff. And I think it's a really fun game.
It is. So what you're trying to do is trying to make combinations with all these cool marbles, right? And if they touch each other and they're the same color, you get to get them, and you're trying to fill up all these different types of potions, like you said. And the different potions give you different abilities, right? And then if you get the certain number of them and you get the most victory points, you win.
Yeah. It's a pretty good game.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about it then?
I think my favorite part about it is like making the potions and, you know, like being sneaky and doing some crazy things.
Yeah, it's true. The potions let you do crazy stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, good pick for your number 10. All right. What's your number 9?
Camp.
All right. So Camp is a trivia game that scales from 1 to 4, and it has different levels of difficulty, so you can play it. It's kind of like Trivial Pursuit, but with all different things about nature, right?
Yeah, that's like good, like that's a good level that you can like stay and then learn and like, okay, I think I get this, and then you can like move on and have harder stuff, and then you got more challenging stuff. And when you're at level 4, it just kind of gets really, really hard. So it's really hard to overcome 4.
Yeah, you started out at level 1. What level are you in now?
2.
Yeah, pretty soon going to be 3, I think, too. Pretty amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your favorite part about Camp then?
I think my favorite part is like answering the little questions about like animals and, you know, all the trivia stuff. And moving the guys around the board.
Yeah, because they're little animal characters, huh?
Yeah.
Very cute game. Kind of hard to find, though. This one's pretty tough to find, but cute game nonetheless.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about your number 8, madam.
Camel Up.
Ooh. So this is a camel racing game.
Yes.
And you have dice to help you move the camels around the board, right? And you're trying to bet on who's winning and losing. So tell us about it. Tell us what.
The game, it kind of, you're not racing the camels, but you're not necessarily you're kind of controlling them with the dice, but then you kind of like get some clues after a couple of laps. And then you can kind of understand, okay, I think this dude's definitely going to lose. He's like about 5 squares behind the dude in front of him. And then the dude in first place, you could say, yeah, I think he's probably going to win because he's pretty far in the lead. And I think that's pretty good because I really like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of tricky, though. Sometimes they surprise you, huh?
Yeah, sometimes it's like first place is 3 squares ahead, and look, you land 3, and here's another arrow. Whoop.
Yep, exactly. Now, what's your favorite part about the game?
I think my favorite part is like the bombs attacks, like I said, like
the little tiles that help you go forward one or back one?
Yeah, because when you roll, it's like this dude in last place. Oh, look, I rolled a 2. Yank.
Yeah,
goes
you can go
forward.
ahead. So they have little tiles that you can put down once for each leg
Yeah.
of the race, and you can put it as a +1 or a -1, and you can put it down in their path. So if they land on it as their final move, that they can move forward again or back one. And it messes everybody up when they're trying to bet, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Like if you put like first place is gonna be yellow camel, then you put a minus and he lands on it and somebody gets in the lead later on, you're like, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to bet another one.
Yeah, you never know, right? Up to
Yeah.
the very end. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I like that one. That's a good one. It is drama. Drama camels. All right, what's your number 7?
Dragonwood.
Oh, man, you've always liked this game, too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game.
Do you remember, can you tell us about the game?
Yeah, it's a game where you're attacking monsters and you're killing them to get
Yep.
points to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like it a lot because of the little wizards. You can kind of imagine a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like they're actually fighting a monster, and it's pretty cool.
I think you enjoy, too, the fact that you get to scream or stomp
Yes!
or shout. So you get to scream at buckets of spinach. You guys always laugh at that.
Oh, looky here, I'm gonna stomp a bee.
Yeah. So there's all these different ways with the cards that you can match them up by color, and that's one way, like stomping, or if you have them in numerical order when you attack, that could be screaming at them, or just a straight attack with a sword. And they all have different stats, the different monsters.
And I think the funniest thing about this game is when it says scream 11.
Yes.
And it's like
Yes, you reenact that pretty well too, don't you?
I didn't want to scream for the camera because.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad. Thanks for saving everybody's ears. That's a good one. All right, moving on to our number 6. What is this?
Spinderella.
Spinderella. So, can you tell us about this game? What's going on in this game?
This game, you have your little ants and you're running down this path. But here's the thing. These little spiders are jumping out when people move them. So if the spider touches your ant, they go all the way back to the start. So if they're like on the last space and they get caught, well, sorry to say, he's back at the end.
That's right.
And then I kind of laugh when...
Oh, kinda? You laugh a lot if I get eaten by spiders. Yeah. Uh-huh. But it's also cute. It's got a little stump that you can move to cover up people too, right?
Yeah, so if somebody's last dude is like right at the finish, it's like, oh, I'll stump you. Ooh, and here's a surprise attack, a spider right on top of that.
Yeah, you have to get, 3 ants all the way to the end, right?
Yep, 3 whole ants.
It's really tough when you have somebody who's always sicking spiders on you.
Okay, I don't usually roll spiders that much.
Yeah, it just depends on what you roll, right?
Yeah.
That's true. But when you do, they go after me, don't they?
Well, it goes after your opponents.
Uh-huh. Good save. All right. Now we're in the top 5, the best of the best. What's your number 5, Nessa?
Ice Cool and Ice Cool 2.
That's right, because we recently played both of them together, which is really cool.
Oh, yeah, it is like the funnest game ever. But the only reason it's number 5 is because I've had a lot of better games.
Well, that's why it's number 5, right?
Yeah.
So what do you do in this game? What's so cool about this? So ice cool about this?
I think it's a really fun game when you flip the penguins around and the teacher, aka Tagger, is trying to get these students and their cards and kind of take them back to class or something.
Yeah. Because they're not supposed to be. They're not supposed to be in the halls, right?
Yeah, the students are running all around the halls, and so the teachers are catching them. And so I think it's really good with Ice Cool 2. But one reason I like it is because I love the new little characters they made. They're really cute. I like all the characters in that one. And I also like their designs. I think
the
they
new
made
colors.
More details on the board and stuff like that.
You like the boards too?
Yeah.
It is cool, and it's really fun to combine them and make a big giant like building out of them too and combining more stuff. Takes
so,
up our whole table now, huh?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Good one. That's a good pick. Ice cool. Yeah. All right. We got another fun game coming up. What's your number 4?
Pitch card.
For ease of putting it on the table, I'm just grabbing one of our extensions here because they're big and heavy.
We have 3.
Oh my goodness.
3.
So tell us about this crazy, magical, awesome game.
Okay, this game, you're trying to get your cars through first place, but you can have like 2 cars, 1 car, anything you want, because there's a lot of cars and the things. So sometimes we use more than one. So yeah. I think that's pretty cool. And I also think everything they did, like the idea, like the jumps and ramps and trying to climb up of them and the bridges, I think they're all really exciting.
What's your favorite? Do you like the little tunnel? Do you like the bridge? Do you like the jump or the ramp?
Going up the ramp.
You like the ramp?
Yeah,
Is that
I also
hard?
like the. I think it's the most challenging thing in the game. And it's tied to the tunnel.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the tunnel's really hard.
So what do you think about, say, a loop-de-loop? Do you think that'd be tough?
Oh, yeah. We don't have the loop-de-loops, but they're really hard. And I also like the loop-de-loops a lot.
What do you say if we get one sometime? Would you think you'd try it?
Yes.
Yep.
I really like the loop-de-loops.
It's fun to play these, huh?
Yeah.
You guys usually beat me, don't you?
Yes.
All right. Pitch car. Awesome. Flicky fun, huh?
Yep.
More flicky fun. You like the flicky games. You got Ice Cool and Pitch car. All right. Number 3 also is a pretty wild and crazy game, too. What game is it?
Fireball Island, baby.
Okay. Now, this is just one of the little expansions for it because the big box is big. What do you do in this game? This is a crazy game.
Oh, yes. In this game, you are a treasure hunter going around this different places like shipwrecks, volcanoes, and all these crazy stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think it's really exciting and crazy fun when you like run the boulder down, hit the cannons everywhere, and launch fireballs at people. It's really fun.
Yeah, it's not just about taking those photos, right? It's about knocking snakes and bees and tigers on everybody. And
yes.
What's your favorite?
Well, it's really hard to choose, but I like all of them. But I think but just so you know, nobody's on your side. Trust me, nobody's gonna be on your side because one time on the first turn, somebody hit me.
What? Are you serious?
With a fireball.
No way.
So,
good heavens. First turn even.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the first turn, but it was around the first.
That's crazy talk.
So, nobody's your friend in this game.
Yeah, you can't be really sensitive and play this game, huh? Because you'll probably get knocked down a lot and attacked. But you get cool special items and stuff like a jetpack and all that kind of stuff. That's pretty cool too. Yeah. That's pretty awesome. Yep, good game, good pick. That's a lot of fun. We like Fireball Island. All right, and now to the top 2 best of Nessa's board games ever. Yeah, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Tokaido. Traveling game.
Tokaido, that's right.
Yes.
So, the traveling game. Mm-hmm. So what all do you do in this game, Ness?
Well...
Besides travel.
Well, you get, as you're on your journey, you're trying to go to someplace else, and you get foods, you can make paintings, you can buy things from shops and get achievements and a ton of these other points as you journey and do exciting things.
Yep, but it gets tough because there's only a certain number of spots, and you and I and your sister and Daddy can like block each other, right, as we go through. So you have to pick and choose really carefully what you're gonna do,
so
right?
So if you're really poor,
Oh, that's true. You gotta have money to buy stuff too, huh?
Yeah, you gotta be pretty rich unless you have a specialty thing that lets you buy something for free, but then it usually says you still have to buy something else, so...
That's true.
That you have to have money to win this game.
That's true.
Or else you're in trouble.
That's right, so you gotta balance it really carefully. So what's your favorite place to stop in Tokaido?
That's hard, but I would think I kind of like making the paintings and how they look. They look beautiful.
Yeah, it's neat. You get to, each painting's a different size and you grab different cards, and as you collect the different cards, it puts them together as one big, pretty painting. It's really neat.
Yeah.
So you look like you painted a picture while you're traveling along, huh?
Like you just hold like a little paper and make that, then place down that, and you make a whole painting soon.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
Ah, that's a good pick. I like those too. They're really pretty.
Yeah.
So, and the art is just really beautiful on this. And that is our buddy Tokaido. So now we're down to the best number 1 of all time, and that is
My Little Scythe.
Wow. So, what do you do in My Little Scythe, Nessa?
Well, the goal of the game is you're trying to get 4, like a little achievements. And so all you do is you're running around collecting objects, but if you ever meet in the same spot, it's a pie fight battle. So you use the number of pies that you have plus a magic pie card. And then the fight begins. And if you win, the other person goes back to the start.
Woohoo!
But they still get something, I think, if I remember right. But
they get to live to see another day. No, this is a really cute game. We're going to show it off since it's your number 1. What do you say?
Yeah.
So it's got a really cool board, and it's similar. If you've played Scythe, it's very similar. You've got a friendship track, and you've got a pie track that you keep track of. But the fun thing is, look at these miniatures, right, Ness? These are the cool ones, huh? Pick your favorite miniature to show everybody.
Okay.
Who do you like? They're all really... This is cute. Little mouse guy.
Okay.
You may not be able to see him real well, but he's adorable.
Yeah, that's my favorite. Also, this one. I
like
the
little birds.
Little bird. Trying to let you guys see it.
Yep, and you get to go through, and these are the trophies. You put these down when you accomplish something.
Yes.
Yeah, those are pretty cool too. And so what's your favorite part? Do you like collecting all of the different resources? Or do you like the pie fights? Or do you like trying to race to places?
Pie fights.
What a surprise. You like the pie fights? Why is that? Why do you like the pie fights so much?
Because it's really funny, I think. And for the losers, sometimes it really affects them. Because they're like, next turn, this is going to be the best turn ever. Then they pie fight.
Oh, man.
And then they lose. And
that's true. You could lose resources and stuff, right?
Yeah, it's true.
And then
you lose resources from that area.
That's true. But also, being a good friend helps, too. Because you get victory points that way, too. So that's pretty awesome. Do you think this is an easy game to learn?
Maybe after a little bit of practice, then you can kind of get the still and like, oh, maybe first turn I should get some resources, and then maybe I should get some quests and get friends and stuff.
Okay.
So after a little while, maybe you get like really good at the game.
So maybe after a couple turns, it's easy to figure it out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe after a couple of games, too.
Awesome.
So.
Well, this is a very exciting top 10. I like that. And so you said you had some honorable mentions that just didn't quite make your list, and you wanted to talk about those? Okay.
Yes.
So can you tell me about your games you picked that
are honorable mentions? So we got Lotus, Frog Riders, and Fantastic Park.
Oh, okay. So Lotus and Frog Riders and
Fantastic
Park. And it's magically appearing. Okay, so this is Lotus. And this didn't make your list, but what do you like about this game?
I like that in the game you're making flowers And when you complete a flower, the one who has the most in that area gets bonus points, and then everyone in that area gets their points.
Yeah, it's beautiful too,
oh,
isn't
yes,
it?
it has beautiful
Little
artwork.
flowers. The
Yeah.
cards are pretty.
Oh, yeah. I really like it, but all these other games were a
Just
lot
better, huh?
Yeah, way
Yep.
better.
And then one of the other ones you mentioned was Frog Riders. You've always liked this game too.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't played it in quite a while.
Yeah, gonna need to play it again soon.
Yeah, but it's a really good game, and I like that in the game you have little frogs.
Yeah, they're cute,
and
huh?
you're doing stuff with them.
Find a frog here. Oh, I have a whole bag of frogs. There's little dudes riding the frogs.
Yep.
Yep. And they all move differently too, don't they?
Yeah, and they do things for you
Mm-hmm.
in the game that help you win, like give you points and give you things.
Oh,
and
the
you
sets too, right?
Yeah, sets and trade out frogs
Yeah,
for
that's true.
sets. And
Oh, and your last honorable mention. You got this. This is probably the most recent game that you purchased.
yeah.
It's Fantastic Park, and you really like this one too, huh?
Oh yeah, it's a game where they say you're making a zoo, but I don't really see where they're making a zoo.
Yeah.
It's more of like if you're not really nice in the game, the only thing that can happen in this game is fighting. Like if
Yes.
you have a ton of greens and everybody is doing them, maybe one person will sneak up on another color, like say blue, and then soon the board is like almost the whole thing is blue.
That's right, because you get points on, it's kind of like domino tiles, right? If they're
Yeah.
all touching the same colors, you get points for how many are touching that are the
yeah,
same color.
and the last tile, whatever you have on them, you add up both of them.
Oh, cool.
And if you have, if one or both of them, if one of the things on the card is different than everyone,
Mhm.
and I mean everyone else's, you get double.
Oh, that's right.
And
That's
if
right.
both of them are different, you get double.
Double points. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
like say if you got 22 and both of them were different, it would be 44.
That's pretty awesome. So you got to watch what everybody else is doing too.
Yeah.
Sneaky. Cool.
Sneaky.
All right.
It's
Well,
a game of sneakiness.
that's true. Well, that's basically 13 pretty awesome games then.
But the only thing I want to say, if you notice that some of the games I really liked are really low, the only reason is I've had lots of new games and old games, and they're a lot better than the other ones from last year.
Oh, yeah. You just like them better this year, huh?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
because I've had more experience and I understand, and I have a new type of, things that I like.
That's
So,
cool. Yeah, your taste will change when you play a lot of games, huh?
Yeah, like after you play a couple of games, because I started out I didn't really like my little site, but here it is.
Yeah, now you like it because you get how to play it, huh?
Yeah,
That's really cool.
sometimes you just gotta play games at least once to understand, and then
Then when you get them,
it
you
gets
like them more.
okay. Yeah,
That's really cool. That's good advice.
yeah.
Well, thanks for tuning in, and stay tuned sometime. We'll do some more top 10 lists and more games and fun stuff.
Yes.
Just tell everybody bye.
Bye.